So what is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, today is Monday the 5th of January 2026. So guys, I just took my first trade setup for the week and for the year today, and the trade is on GBP JPY. It's still set up. And I took this trade setup when London section opened, because my plan on my trading plan to trade when market is in section, and it is GBP JPY. So London section open, I took the trade setup after seeing my conferences. So guys, I'll be heading straight to the chart to show, to do a chart breakdown on why I am selling GBP USD today. So let's go, guys, let's get it. So welcome to my screen. This is GBP JPY sales setup on the screen currently, and the sales setup is currently in loss. As you can see, it's currently running in a little loss, as you can see. So my confidence for selling this JPY is just easy. So I came down to the daily time frame over here. This is the daily time frame. And from the daily time frame, you observe that JPY is currently on an uptrend. But why am I selling? So coming down to the 4 hours time frame, after knowing determining my market structure on the daily time frame, I came down to the 4 hours time frame. And on the 4 hours time frame, I saw that market has been rejecting off this resistance level. So market has been rejecting off this resistance level, because as you can see, from the market rejected from this point, market came back to the level, rejected, and this is the I did this analysis on, I think, yes, December 29, but I didn't take the trade setup because I didn't trade for the month of December. So market came back to that level, dropped in profit to final TP, and on the 2nd of January, the market came back to this level again. 2nd of January. So I predicted this. I did this analysis on the 2nd of January for this sale, but this one didn't go to take profits. So when I came to the chart today again, which is January 5th, I saw that market is still expecting this level, because market went back again to this level. That is January 4th, where market resumed. That's Sunday night where market resumed. Market retraced back up. The market started selling down. So my first conference was this resistance level. Market has been rejecting off this resistance level. So I came down to the 1 hour time frame for candlestick confirmation. I use my 1 hour for candlestick confirmation. So I came back and I saw that, and if you see that on this January 2nd, this setup is from January 2nd. I will say it's from January 2nd. Reason being that market created this double bottom chart pattern on this 1 hour, double top chart pattern on the 1 hour time frame on this level, January 2nd, and market retraced back January 4th. That is January 4th night when market resumed. Market retraced back a little bit close to the zone, and market started selling. So before the London section resumed, market has started going in our direction, and this trade setup is a 85 pips stop loss trade for 170 pips take profit, 1 to 2 RRR. So when I came back to the chart this morning, I saw that market has started playing out. So I waited for for London session to resume before I take this trade setup. So when I took the trade setup, market started going in profit a little bit. The market retraced back, and now currently the market is running. The trade is currently running in a little bit of loss currently. So the confidence for me just selling GPJPY is this resistance, 4 hours resistance level that market has been rejecting from, and double top chart pattern formation on the 1 hour time frame. And if you come down to the 15 minutes time frame, you see that market created double top on this 15 minutes time frame. As you can see over here, you see this was the double top market created on that January 2nd, and maybe created this sell over here, and market retraced back into that level. And you see this one, market created this structure here, this lower low, lower high, lower low. Then this market is creating another lower high over here. So another structure over here. So that's why I'm selling GPJPY resistance level, double top chart pattern formation on the 1 hour time frame and double top chart pattern formation on the 15 minutes time frame. And you see that market is creating lower low, lower high. So the trade is currently in loss currently. So let's see if this trade give us a TP or an SL at the end of the day. So this is the reason I'm taking a sell on GBP GPI currently. So I'm still looking out for a trade setup on either gold or US 30 because time is currently 12:55. I'm about to get into the New York session. So I'm looking out for a sell on US 30 and I'm looking out for a buy on gold. If gold reaches back to the level I want to buy from, and if US 30 hold the level I want to sell from. Because I was looking out for a buy on GPGPI today, but the stop loss has got very wide, and if I am to take the trade, it cannot give me. If I'm to take the trade, where my stop loss placement will be, where my take profit placement will not be up to 1 to 2. Will not be up to 1 to 2 hours. So I just let that trade set up. Just let that trade set up. So, and this is the trade currently. So let me show you the trade on my March trader on my March trader account. My March trader account because I'm currently taking this trade setup on my 5k profit account on the 5k profit account. So let me quickly show you what is currently going. So this is the trade is currently see this trade setup on JPJ currently running a loss of about $3.97 $3.78, and before it was in profit of about $10, and so market retraces back. And I'm on this trade setup, I'm just risking $54.27 and for a reward of $108.53. So that is the risk and the reward on the trade setup. So let's see how it goes. And my profit balance is just when I entered this trade, before I entered the trade, my profit balance is $4,957.91. So because I'm down 1% on the profit in around September, I was down 3%. I was able to recover 2% out of the 3%, and out of the 3%, so it's left 1%, and that's why you see that the profit is around $4,957 balance before I started taking this trade. So let's see if this trade can help us recover the 1% and put us up in profit. So let's go, guys. That is it. So if I get another trade set up for today, I'll be talking about it. So let's see how it goes, guys. Let's. So I took my second trade setup for today on US 30. Today is still 5th of January 2026, and today is currently Monday. It's still Monday, and I took my second trade setup for today, and which is also the second trade setup for the week, because my plan is to take 3 trade setup per week, and currently I've taken the second trade setup because my plan also is to take 1 to 2 trade setup per day. So I took my second trade setup for today on US 30, and this setup has played out already. I got stopped out on this trade setup and I lost about $62 on this trade setup.
Oh Jesus, I know the struggle, the suffer is real, not true.
On US 30, $62 on this trade setup. So here is why I sold US 30. So I sold US 30 markets. I sold US 30 because I sold US 30 from this support level that got broken, this downside, and retested to become a resistance. So when market came back to retest this level completely, normally I've been looking at this level from last week, that market will sell from, like, looking at analyzing the sell from that level. So market got to that level, and market got to that level, and I came down to the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame over here. Came down to the 15 minutes time frame, and I saw that market gave me a double top chart pattern formation, which this is the first leg over here, and this is the second leg over here. This is the first leg, and this is the first leg over here. First leg over here, and the second leg over here. So when I saw this formation, this chart pattern formation, I waited for market to get into the New York session, because US 30 has more volatility. Has more volatility during the London section. So when market got into the London section, I took the trade setup from this point over here, from this point over here, and as market. So after taking the trade setup, market like went into a little bit of profit. I think about $20 profits. $20 profits. So market went into about $20 profit. Then later on, market started reversing, and there was this mad volatility that came, and you see that USRT bought to the upside massively, bought to the upside massively. So that was setup. That was the second setup I took for today on US 30, and it was a loss. So this is the trade over here. My profit. This is the trade setup over here. As you can see, I lost $62 on this trade setup, and I had two position on this US 30, and that is because I did a miscalculation. I miscalculated because US 30 0.01, 0.01 was equals to 0.01 lot size on US 30 is equated to 0.05 cents, equated to 0.05 cents. But so after taking my first setup, I saw that it was not up to $50. I was like, oh, the risk need to be $50. And I took the second trade setup, and it was like $23. That's the second loss, and that's a miscalculation on my end. Because and another thing was that the stop loss I wanted to use on this trade setup was just 65 stop loss. But when I on trading it was 65 stop loss, that was a stop loss. But on when I set the stop loss on this prop firm, like this match trader platform, I saw that the position I want the stop loss to be is not where it was. So I had to increase the stop loss a little bit. So when I increased the stop loss, I did the calculation. I saw that I did a mistake when I took the first position, because I also used to take just one position, but I just had to enter the second position. Assuming I have no, when I took the first position, I would have left. When I took the first position and I did a miscalculation, I would have just left the first position to keep running. But I just entered the second position after I saw that market was running, because the first position after I took the first position, market started running about $15 profit on the first position. So I just entered the second position straight. Entered the second position straight, but then market took a turn. Then USD did a massive push to the upside, and both of them got hit out on the stop loss. And currently, GBJ that was the first setup I took for today is still currently running, and is running a loss. So there's currently running $40 loss, which is just this is currently running at the top. That's the number currently fluctuating at the top, and it's just about just like $10 to $40 left for the trade to hit stop loss. That's for GPJY. So if this two straight up hit stop loss, it means that we have maxed out 2% risk for the week, because I've lost $60 on US 30, and once GPJY hits stop loss, that's going to be 2%, which is $100, and even $100 above gone, because this US 30 that I did miscalculation on was more than 1% risk on US 30. So that's it. So I'll do an update. I'll update you guys when GBJPY later play out. So that's stop loss or TP. So that's it, guys. Stop loss is on US 30 today. GBJPY currently running a loss. So that's it, guys. Let's see what happened. Let's go. So guys, those are the two trade setup I took for this week, guys. So the both setup ended in loss, and I lost about $116 on the PROFITABLITY account. So now the PROFITABLITY is down to 3.2% drawdown. So guys, it's down 3.2% drawdown, which is about $160 drawdown currently on the PROFITABLITY. And when I started trading this PROFITABLITY this week, I started with a balance of $4,957, but now I'm currently down to $4,840 on the PropFirm account. So on US 30 that I took the boot trade setup this week on Monday. US 30 during the during the New York section, and I took GPJPY London section. And on US 30 I did a miscalculation, which I lost about $62 instead of $50, and that I was able that taught me a lesson. And what I'll be doing next is that, like, anytime I take a trade setup and I want to risk like 1%, and whether I now do my calculation and place the trade and I saw that my risk is less than 1%, what I'll be doing is I'll just let that position run. or I'll just let that position run. But if market reverse back to my entry, I can use the remaining risk amount to take a new trade from that entry position, because what I did on yesterday, that when I first took the first position, when I first took the first trade, I did a miscalculation and the trade was less than 1% risk. So I added another position when the first position was already running profit. I added another position, and there was now a miscalculation that increased the risk from $50 to about $62, and that I learned that lesson, and that lesson from that particular USDT trade. And on GBJPY trade, I lost $54.90 on GBJPY trade. So those are the two trade setup I lose for the week. I'll be putting the trade report image up somewhere, for you guys to see. And I journaled all the two trade setup for this week on the personal Telegram channel that I'm using for my document, because I journal using my Telegram channel, my personal Telegram channel. So that's why I journal all the trade setup for the week. And I've been journaling all the trade setup that I've been taking on this propfirm since the time I got it in March 2025. I've been journaling all the trade setup I've been taking since then on that personal Telegram channel. So that's why I document all the trade setup, my lessons, my confluence, my confluences, and why the reason for every setup I am taking. I've been journaling everything there, so it's personal, and I use it for journaling. So if you want to journal, if yeah, you want to journal, so you can also use Telegram. You can also create a personal Telegram channel and be journaling your trade setup on the Telegram channel. So that's it, guys. That's it for the week, guys. So 2 losses for the week. So guys, that's it for the week. So guys, please subscribe. Give your boy a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notification so you can get to see any new episode I drop, guys. So that's it for the week. So see you in the next episode. Peace.